can't undo emotions, is what my friend recently said. You know, my friend has private biology lessons because I'm in a science profile, right, in a school. So I have a lot of biology, a lot of chemistry because this is the profile that I've chosen, and my classmates said that you can't undo emotions because uh, she has a crush on her private biology teacher, and that teacher doesn't know about it, right? And she's suffering because of it because she's imagining a lot of stuff, she's making a lot of stuff up, and she has this perception that, well, they're basically together when that's not the case. And she's saying that she's aware of the fact that she's delusional and she's suffering because of that because you can't undo emotions, which is a bit stupid, right? So, what I want to tell you is that you actually can undo emotions. And the way to do that is through meditating. How do you meditate? Well, you sit down in your room, close your eyes, and just breathe. You inhale, focus only on the inhalation, don't focus on anything else, have no thoughts. While you are inhaling, try to clear your mind as much as you can and keep that clear state for as long as you can. Eventually, that cleared mind state will go away and you will start having thoughts. And once you realize that I was supposed to have a clear mind, but I'm thinking, then just go back to having a clear mind again. Go back to trying to clear your mind. And doing that is like one push up for your brain. Do that as many times as you can, and you will see results. That you meditate, the more that the less of those realization moments of aha, I was supposed to have my mind clear, you're going to have. The less of those moments you're going to have. And this, what this makes basically, it just makes your logical brain stronger compared to your emotional brain. And this has so many benefits. You're self-aware, you have you have better discipline, you have better sleep, you have better everything. You're more likely to start eating clean. It's literally everything that you can think of. Meditation is beneficial to it in some way. Any good habit, of course, not any bad habits. Even if you're playing video games, then meditation is going to let you focus better. That's how good it is. It even helps you with bad habits. So, how you undo emotions is that through meditation, you can learn to look at your mind from a non-emotional standpoint. You can look at your emotions from a third person view. You don't feel your emotions, you notice them, you acknowledge your emotions, but you don't experience them, you don't let them take over your body. And in that way you can let go of emotions because I had a crush once too, and then I walked up to her and she rejected me, and I wasn't suffering because of it. I wasn't a sad person because I'm not an emotional person thanks to meditating. So what I recommend you do is you start meditating and you start deliberately trying to look at yourself from someone else's point of view, from an objective point of view. Yeah, you will start to notice patterns that will allow you to do that more easily. Of course, this takes time, but everything in life does. And just meditate, bro. Like, I don't know what else I can say. Actually, I do know what I can say. And it's to every single time that you're in a situation where you feel like you will be very emotional, like someone just said a random insult to you, some random person called you a bitch or a dickhead. In that case, take a deep breath in and an even deeper breath out, because that will lower your heart rate and make you calmer. And just look at it from an objective point of view and think to yourself, wow, there is no point in getting mad. and then you won't get mad. It's that simple. It's really that easy. I don't know how else I could explain it. Honestly. Like, what you might also benefit from is learning about Buddhist philosophy, right? So, Buddhism is all about detachment, attachment, and suffering and reincarnation, and how to get rid of suffering and reincarnation and attachment through detachment. So, what it says is that the root of all suffering is attachment. We always want something, and when we have that thing that we want, we either want something new or we want that thing to last forever. It never does. And when it ends, we want that thing back or we want something else. And this never goes away unless you take deliberate precautions. You deliberately detach yourself from basically everything. You select the things that are quite unnecessary, like that one coffee in the morning that you have every day. You may think it's necessary, but then you wouldn't really die if you didn't have that coffee. Or the attachment to what other people think, what strangers think. It's as simple as just starting to meditate, and 3 to 6 months, most of it will be gone. And then you can move on to even more important things, right? Like, for example, me, I plan on having a family. Once I have my family, because I know that family is an attachment, then why once all my kids are old, then I will probably start detaching from, well, family, from love, so that I can achieve the goal of Buddhism, nirvana, right? Because it sounds harsh, but it's like it's spiritual stuff. You would only understand if you meditated. Ooh, if you meditated, if you only meditated. So my advice to you, like basically just the whole premise of this video is that you should meditate so that you can undo emotions, so that you actually can undo emotions. Yeah, people do better. And if you thought that, how would you know that you can undo emotions? Because I have emotions too. So yeah, sleep well, do better, and I see you.